What up, what up, what up? We're here, back on some Animal Crossing. So, I feel like I failed myself a little bit here. I was hoping to get my Switch 2 Island to 3 stars before today or tomorrow. So, unfortunately, we probably will not be able to experience the full update on the Switch 2. Oh, man, already going dark. So we're not going to be probably able to experience the whole update on the Switch 2 tomorrow, but I'll probably be returning to Switch 1 for some of the content, so we'll be using the Switch 1 and Switch 2 tomorrow. But that doesn't mean that I can at least give it good old college last minute try and see what we can get done for today. So I might as well go ahead and bring myself into this because I have a little something that is going to help us go through the, let me see, let me go drag this over here. Okay, so now we'll see it. All right, let me go bring it over. So we're going to go into a bit of nerd talk. So there's a lot that can go into your island rating, and you can really break it down into a bit of things, but they've kind of have started to, as in the community has started to figure out what actually fully goes into the development of your island and how that impacts your island rating. So just from me talking to Isabel a little bit ago, I'm at the 1-star rating right now. So we need at least 3 stars. I'm imagining the hotel is going to appear at 3 stars because that's when Cap'n shows. So I was hoping I could get there. But if we go over here, which is just essentially just like a calculator of sorts, I inputted everything that I have so far on this island, and if we can see all the way down here at the bottom, I have a 1-star rating, and then you can see where we are in terms of development points and nature points, which is kind of just explained throughout this document here. But to put it bluntly, I don't think there is any way I can get 3 stars tonight, and I will not be able to play in the morning tomorrow. So I have very low hope in me getting it, but one thing that we could do right off the bat that'll get me a 2-star is just going and getting one more villager. So I have an empty plot right now, and that means that I need to probably go villager hunting. I'm not sure. I might just do one trip and get 2 tickets and try to do one trip and see what I can get. I'll probably just take whatever I get because I forget his name already. One of my starters move out, so I already got a brand new one. But anyway, so to get 2 stars, we just need one more villager plot. But if I go and get another, it doesn't really impact your rating much at all. From there, really, it's just little, not really little, but a lot of stuff that you would have to do, a lot of placing furniture. I could probably push to get to the nature points for sure, but the development points is really behind. So for development points, we would need to have furniture on the island. To get the furniture at least 3 blocks wide, that's the arches and stuff like that. I think I can make 3 of them. So we could get the number pretty high up there. So in terms of the stream, I have my Switch 1 available in case I need it. But the list I have is I want a villager hunt. I need to place down another villager plot. I was going to try to build some archways to see what I can get. I probably would at this point say I'm going to travel to my other island and get flowers and crops and maybe bushes, because I was just going to drop them from my other character. And then from there, the rest of the stream would probably just be placing fences and placing miscellaneous furniture. So that's kind of what the plan is. I'll be having this document pulled up throughout the stream, just kind of checking in on it. But I will go and remove that because that has not happened yet. I don't think I've changed anything else here. No, okay. I will go ahead and switch us back over. Switch my monitor as well. Oh, him again. Okay. There you go. So we're back. Now I can see. Okay. One person chatted. That's fine. And Allison's texting me. Yeah. Sorry, hon, if you're watching. We need to focus. There's no way I'm gonna get this done in one stream. I would probably have needed... The only thing that I'm gonna say is I time travel backwards a little bit. We're on Sunday. So if I need to time travel ahead, I have a little bit of time to work with. I could time travel this stream to tomorrow, as in Monday. Well, tomorrow as in what's in the game. I can go to Monday, and then I can get the villager to move in, and then try to get another villager. So there's a little bit of room here. There's a little bit of stuff I can do. So first things first, let's go down to Resident Services and try to get at least 2 Nook Mile tickets. Do I have... I have enough, at least for a little bit. I have a bridge built here. I really have not done much on this island. Arguably, I kind of stopped playing. As soon as I said I wasn't going to stream the game as much, I completely stopped playing, which I shouldn't have done, especially if I wanted to get this island ready for this. But, you know, it's crunch time. We're gonna at least make something out of tomorrow with the update. I definitely have the Switch one where we could have the content there, because that island is at a 5-star, so that one's more than good. So we could have that content there. Now, majority of the stream will probably be on that Switch, but we can switch over to the Switch 2 just to see if there's any graphical updates that we can notice. I do notice that, however, speaking of noticing things, I'm slightly in the way of my monies, my points. I don't think yeah, that should be fine. Because I don't want to block that. I don't know if I want to block the map either. I could move myself. I think I can move myself up here. Let's go over here. I am blocking the follower alert. Move that over there. Okay. Alright, I'm done messing with it. I'm staying put for now. I don't think it's perfectly centered, but... Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, just eyeballed it. What do we got? Okay, yes. So, I did have Nook's upgrade outside of stream, so we now do have the full-size Nooks. So that's good. That goes with your overall development points as well. Unfortunately, it was not enough to push me into the 2 stars. If I had a little bit more furniture down, or at least tried to work on plots at least a little bit more, I think we could have definitely got it this stream, but that didn't happen. Womp womp. And then also, with the weird complexities of having a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 with the same exact Nintendo account, we do not have DLC currently on the Switch 2. It's installed, but like I can't use it when I have the Switch 1 running. It's not running, but if you guys have it, you would understand. It's annoying. I'm hoping that the Switch 2 update fixes it, since it's going to be a Switch 2 version. Oh my. This is why I printed 2 tickets. We are... I completely forget your name, but we are not having you. We're not doing that. I have some standards left. I mean, I would say on this island I have not been anywhere as picky or anywhere upset. The one thing however I should do while I'm here, another free cheap points I can get is by going and picking or digging up the flowers here and putting them back on the island. So where is my flowers? So this goes towards nature points. So say for example, I didn't come with an empty inventory, so that's gonna also impede on this. So 3, 6, 9, 10. So 10, I have 19. So if I would want to do, well, let's just give it a nice number. We'll go up by 10. We can bring the number over the amount that I need for the nature points. Words. Sorry. So might as well, while I'm here, and just go and dig up all of the flowers that I can. Do I at least have a stone in my inventory? I don't know. I am kind of curious. I forget what your name is. I recognize you. No, I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you. Really rather not. So get these. I don't think there's any other cheap stuff that I can do while I'm here. The main thing is just taking the flowers and putting them back on your island. If I really wanted to, I could also pick up the trees and put the trees on my island, but I don't believe that it is necessary for me to do that. However, if I would want to go look for trees, I believe that's nature. So number of trees is, yeah, nature. And I don't exactly need nature, but it does cap out when you get to a certain point. So I think for now, the fastest option to get nature is to get the flowers off this island. I mean, really, I do have more Nook Mile points that I can use, that I can go on another Nook Mile trip. Just go and steal trees from that one. It's an option. How much do I got? One more. Alright, we're full. Is there anything I can drop? Let's just drop the tree branches and just grab one more so we can make it a nice rounded 20. Okay. There we go. There's that. So let's head back, plant these, and go out on another trip. Another thing I can do, it's cheap, but it is an option, is take everything that is in my home and put it outdoors. Because that is a bit of DIYs. I don't believe I have, I think I actually do have stuff that is worth over 2,000. It's another option. I think I'm hitting the point where I'm like getting to the speedrunning aspect where it's just like, how fast can I do this? Like, how quickly can I get all of this done? I just noticed I closed Discord. Give me a second. Let me reopen that. I noticed that I did not get my notification. There it is. Okay. Okay. So it's gonna be messy. This island is nothing but a mess right now. What? I'll put these down here. If I want to, which it probably wouldn't be a bad idea, I can go and empty my inventory at least a little bit more. I can bring back some more flowers on the next one. Because this definitely gives a good boost. Hey, Shane's here. I don't even know if Haley's on a watch streak yet. I think you're the only one that has a streak currently going. Okay, let me go. Another thing I can do is any fossils that I have, I can assess them and place them. That can give me another boost as well. Press the wrong button. Notice my face is a little dark when I'm indoors. Let me turn my lights on. I completely forgot. There you go. Does that? It helps a little. Yeah. It's enough that there's not just horrendous shadows. I'm at 4. You should have got a... Did you not make an announcement that you hit a streak? I haven't seen it. Chan's the only... Oh. Keto had one, but I think he lost it. Unless he watched a VOD. And I don't know if he did. If you're watching right now, how you doing? Daniel should be on one as well, but I think Daniel's busy currently. Okay. So, let me go. So that was 3, 6, 9, 10. Those 20 flowers that I just dropped. Oh, wow. Okay, so I am more than good in the nature points category. However, the development of the island is very much hurting right now. Okay, well, let's go and get the... Let's go try to get another villager. Funny thing is that my streak is on my non-verified account too. You should have been able to chat on that one. Because I fixed it for you, remember? You should be able to type on it. Unless you did something that changed that. Okay, let's go see what we can get. Hopefully someone good. Someone better than what ever that last one was. You did, yes, but I'm getting the pop-up block again. No clue why. I think I could bypass that if you were VIP, but I don't have VIP. I don't know how else we can get past it. I don't know. Oh no. Yes. We need. Now it's gone. Good. But we need this. We need Vladimir. He's just an angry teddy bear. I need him. Yeah. We need him. Sometimes I just have to reopen the app on my phone, I guess. You and I have had this discussion before that the Twitch mobile app is just very buggy overall. It's not a very stable app. An angry Slavic teddy bear, yes, and it's such a shame that Daniel isn't here for me to say that to him. That we got an angry Slavic teddy bear. But there's our villager. So they are not moved in. So I don't think I can state that they are here. I'm gonna call my GF tomorrow. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I don't see you for a long time, I think I know what happened. Cheyenne is dead. Okay, so we can check with Isabel, but I am pretty certain that was not enough. Because it's not listed on my... Yeah, it's not listed on my residence yet. I'm pretty certain this isn't enough. Yep, it's still a 1. So let's see what she says. Increasing the population, yeah. Well, let me know if you have any time after that, because the island scenery needs to work as well. You can use the resources found on this island to decorate. So she's basically wanting more DIYs. So that will mean that will help my development. Because my nature points should be really high. Because the tier essentially goes the population, and then whatever is the highest is at the bottom. And then she mentions whatever's next. So if you have the population, she'll either tell you that the development needs it or the nature needs it. You just need to know. So got that. Let me cross stuff off my list. I could probably ask Nook for another plot, but let me just verify. I don't think that's really gonna do anything. The 8 is what really helps, because right now we're at the 7. So the 8 really helps. 9 doesn't. It helps, but yeah, I don't think it's necessary at this moment, especially when I should save my money for some other stuff. It may require me to get more expensive health insurance. Good luck with that one. Okay, so... Jeez, I just punched the mic. I place the furniture. It gives me 1 development. Just down over here by the museum. Now, would this be classed as 3 wide? It says just furniture. It doesn't say DIY. That is 3. So that can give me a pretty large boost. I can make a really freak creature right here. That nobody will have a single idea what it is. It's really funny, I've learned that I've given her nicknames rated positive things. She just rejects them. Oh, when I call her Zola. Oh boy. You and that woman, I swear. I don't know all of the lore other than what I just gathered from you two talking, but it's interesting to say the least. If I put this... Oh, it breaks it. Here, let me do this. Let's see if they line up enough. Sometimes if they line up, they kind of look really weird. Yeah, that one doesn't line up enough. Dang. I can, however, dig up some more fossils in my adventures. So that gets me 4. Hit 4 there. So that helps pretty decent in that department. If I go and get some more fossils, if I at least get, I think you can get 3 to 4 daily. So if I do another 4, that puts me to 8. We're getting there. We're really getting there. Is this possible? Okay, so say for example, if I do get the villager to move in. And I increase that by like 10. Oh, this is doable. Oh, this is doable. Okay, let me step this number back down. So... got there. Okay. Let's just keep moving. I think I can do this. There was one time when all I talked about in chat was her, you know, basically learned everything about my relationship without ever asking about it. Mainly because I had no clue what else to talk about because my life was pretty boring otherwise. It was that or dreadful jokes. Now it's just dreadful jokes or me hating on gacha games. Well, if he would actually stream, then we could do that, but bro isn't streaming, so we can't hate on the gacha games together. We can't just talk crap on his Gooner games. It is what it is, I guess. I don't think anything here is gonna help me. I was looking just in case. Real. Yeah, I was gonna bug him again in the Discord and be like, yo, when are you streaming? I'm out here grinding 3 days a week, which isn't happening next week, by the way. Ow. Grinding 3 days a week and bro just disappears. I know he's busy, but maybe tomorrow. Yeah, he messaged me on Discord just as I was starting stream, so I didn't see it. Focusing on streaming, damn it. If he would get his butt in here, then I can talk to him one-on-one. Alright, so we got 2 so far. We're doing good. We're doing real good. This is definitely obtainable, and I can time travel tomorrow as well. Ooh, I think this is a 3 wide. Yeah, that's a 3 wide. I don't think I counted that in my initial count. My count's gonna be off by a little, I already know it. Okay, so I'm like 26 points away. That's not bad. We can get it there. He's probably gonna disappear for the second half of the year, so man better make his time count. Yeah, when he was doing his yearly wrap up and he was talking about the next year, I felt really bad because he like had all these plans that he wanted to do and stuff, and it's just like me a little hard. I would like to see him do the IRL content. I think it'd be cool. I know some people would probably find it boring, but I think that would be cool. I wouldn't do it personally, but if he could, that'd be cool. That's uni life. Yeah. If I actually went back, it would... Oh, if I would go back with this job right now, you guys just would never see me again. There's quite literally not enough time in my day to do something like that. I've been doing it since 2020, so I respect that he manages to stream and all. Yeah, I think it's pretty impressive that he's streaming. I think if I wouldn't work, I could probably do this and like uni, but with this job, no, it won't happen. I'm already too busy, so as it is, that I'm trying to at least get some of these. I've considered getting into streaming in the past, but wouldn't be able to find the time. Yeah, I'm making time, if that makes sense, as much as I can make time, but unfortunately sometimes you just kind of have to be like, yeah, no stream ain't happening. There's no way you can. It takes all of your time, like not streaming, but like your full-time job. So when it takes more than the 40 hours that you work, it basically leaves no time for other stuff. I have uni, I travel about 4 hours a day, I have a part-time job working with dementia patients, and have little free time. I have to devote to my relationship and some friends. Yeah. Yeah, 40 hours a week, where some days it's actually more than 40 hours. Most weeks I'm like roughly about 43 to 30, or 43 to 44 hours. And then it's whatever personal life I have, whatever resemblance of that may be, and this. That's really about it. I wish I could devote more to this. I want to devote more to this, but right now I kind of can't. Yeah, that's a big chunk of the week gone. Yeah. Yeah, and then you try to schedule other stuff around it, and you just... There's no way. Alright, so that is 5 puzzles. So that can get me very far. I don't believe there was any when I walked down here. Give me like a second. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna take my hat off real quick, just in case of like shit goes awry. I'm just gonna turn the cam off. Alright. There we go. I'm very blue. The game is very blue. Alright. Let's continue forward. Be sure not to dig up too many fossils before, the government will consider your island a potential source of fossil fuels inundated too. They probably could. The thing is with Animal Crossing, you never run out of fossils. You just perpetually always keep digging up more and more and more. So, gotta be a lot of oil down there. Well, probably too much if you have so many fossils. Or you may not have none because the fossils are still there. Okay. So there's that. Now that will give me more of a boost. My overall count. I swear, the cat exploding emoji, or not emoji, but emote, just every time it's there, it always distracts me because I just see movement and it's not anybody typing. Ah, rip. It's a rock. Okay, so I can't count that in my total of 3 wide. That one doesn't help either. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Now we got a cursed one. Oh, it just doesn't connect from a certain point of view. Okay. So let me pull up my page again. Number of furniture is at least 3 blocks wide. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then just placed another 5. Okay, we're getting there. So DIY, I don't know if DIY counts. Just says placed item. DIY furniture do contribute to bonus. Okay, so I can make a few more things. Oh, this is so doable. Oh, we got this. We got this one in the bag. That one is worse, probably. It's hard to say which emote is worse because the way that my monitors are set up, so I have like 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Out of the corner of my eye, I usually just kind of watch for anything to move on that screen because that's where my Twitch is. Anytime I see it move, I instantly look over. But the animated emotes always get me. I think I figured out why Animal Crossing is so very popular among women. It allows them to experience having... Oh, okay. I love that Haley is the one that spoke up here. Alright, I need large snowflakes and then snowflakes. I don't know how many I need. I'll just take all of them. Haley sees the logic. I can only make 2 arches. It's gonna consume all my snowflakes too. But it's worth it. If I can at least get this. We will be very, very close. So I would need to place that down. So that's 2 there. 2 there. Then 2 there. I'm 4 points away in development. Can I make one more 3 wide? How many short am I on snowflakes? I think that I need 8. I don't think I have any other 3 wides. Do I have the stone arch that I can get yet? Renee, it is probably like the worst time. I could go to my other island and get, or I can just hurry up and try to get a bunch of snowflakes. I might just do that strat. Just go out, get some more snowflakes. Probably be my fastest. Wait, I totally missed getting the Christmas tree. I believe you can get some of them right now. It's the festive DIY. Because I think you can still get the festives. Actually, I don't know. Because I think I got one last week. Actually, did I get one this week? I don't think I did. Okay. Well, yes, you can get one. I don't know if you've missed it. You can look up when the festive DIYs are available for. The only part that sucks is that I think all of them, you either get from bottles or from villagers, like when they craft. So, if you're not playing at least 2 times, one in the morning, one in the evening, you may miss out on some of those. Okay, well, that's gonna set out a little bit. The clunkiness of placing things outdoors. Alright, so there's that. Now, I just need to collect snowflakes. Once I place that last arch, I should time travel to the next day to see. So then that will... Let me just see. Is my math right? So if I do 1, 1... Oh yeah. Okay, if I can do this right and my math is correct, I might be able to do this. And I said I failed myself. See, I went to college. I can make something out of nothing. It only took me 50 minutes, which is not bad. I think I could, if I would have had all of this figured out, I think I could have got done sooner. Are y'all chatting? Oh, you are. What a conversation. Of course, I was running. Just get this. I bet that horse is a nice neigh for. Oh my goodness. How much of your brain power did it take you to think that one up? Just waiting to look over and just see all of it. 2 cells. Is that all you got? Out of the 5 I have left. Nice. Interesting that you only have 5. You can kind of clip into the snowman. Should go into one of the houses and see if anybody's crafting anything. I mean, they're right here. I put them all together so closely. I have more, but they're in need of recharging. Yeah, I feel that. By the way, I believe Claude is from my Switch 1 island. I was skipping through the dialogue really quickly, so I saw a purple word, and there's only been a few people that I've played with on this. That meaning that I think it might be Claude from when I had him on Kabuki. Uni fried the motherboard. I don't know what's my excuse. Maybe it's the driving. I mean, I could say also that yesterday I worked like 13. I think it rounded, oh not, I don't think it rounded out. I think if I would round down, it would go to 13. Anyway, I worked at 13 hours yesterday, so like, I didn't sleep a whole lot last night either. And then I did a little bit more driving, and I got home on time today, so. He found them. You have an excuse that works at all times. Okay. So what do you think? You found them. I think they're pretty good. You got some more variety. I had to get the, what the fuck is a kilometer? That one's just honestly a classic. Hey look, it's a dung beetle. Yoink. Because the ones that I added, a few moments later, mission failed, what the fuck is a kilometer, and why is it in a cage? Does the renaming of the horse apply to Renee? Do I still have that enabled? I was anticipating I was going to be playing Red Dead today. Or at least this week. At least originally. I ran. Anyway. I was thinking I was going to do Red Dead this week before I realized that this island is not ready for the update. So, yeah, I left that one there. I mean, you could do it. I would just have to refund you your points at the end of the stream. Or I'd forget. And then you just lost 2,000. The reason it's so expensive is because I'd rather people just not go and spam it. Then I just have somebody that, I'm going to be constantly having to go to a stable to change the horse's name. I'd rather not do that. I'm too short. Man. Please. Why? Only 2. That's smart. And I think I actually limited the how many you can do it in a stream as well. I'm not going to tell you how many, but I did limit it. I'd rather not be constantly going to a stable for that. Ensures the pace of the stream isn't interrupted entirely. It'll probably ruin like at least 10 to 15 minutes. So I was gonna make it a little bit more than that, but I figured I would start with that because I know that from what I've been told, most people do not have a lot of channel points. That's why I've kind of made everything cheaper. So you can do at least a little bit more with your channel points until I stream a bit and then people start getting like a collection of channel points. Then again, you don't need a reward for that. I managed to do that here at Nikita's by just glancing in the chat. I get Kiyito so far off what he's supposed to be doing. And then if you and I team up and rage bait him, we get him so derailed. We have the man like having full mental breakdowns. See, Haley, this is what you miss when you don't engage with us in that stream. Make the man question why he's even streaming. The no brain cell rants, those are the funniest. I love them. Renee, what are you doing? Sit outside of this man's house. I swear it knows. It knows that I only need 2 more. I'm gonna run into one and it's just gonna despawn it. So being mean to him, I don't know if it's being mean. Shane, would you count it being mean? I just say stupid shit. That's mainly what it is. And it just kind of really makes him mad. Ironic that I learned the aggravation reaction. Funny thing is he's aware that we're not actually brain dead, but just purposely lose all sense of logic just to see his reactions. I do want to admit that sometimes I just kind of get on tears where I'm just half my brain is shut off and it's just like, funny word. And then that's how it kind of just slowly goes that way. Oh, there's one. Me too, TBH. Especially the days when he streams and I'm not streaming, where I have to kind of keep my energy up. Which hopefully you can tell that my energy is a little bit higher. And not so dead. Other than VOD, which that doesn't convince you. I regret making this stream the 6 o'clock start. I really wanted to do it at 5. But I wanted to make everything equal. Come on, one more. Just give me one more. Yes, and sometimes I'm mean to him, but more so for the content, like the quotes. The quotes are glorious. I need to figure out how I could ever try to set that up. I could probably do it pretty okay, like pretty easily. Because you're just adding another command, right? Like, and you just know the format. I'm just going all over the island. As a former law school student, I love turning people's words against them. I feel like the quote system definitely is that. There's one. It's so far away. I think it just despawned. No, it's there. Let's just continue on. See if there's another. I hate linguistics, but nobody beats me on... He's gonna go on a tirade in chat now. By the way, you're about to have ads. That account doesn't have any subscription on it. Not too tired for that. Okay, there we go. That's the last one. Oh, the hell. Good, I'm here too. Man. I so hope that this is enough. Can always struggle. Yeah. I want to stop yawning. So Haley, I gotta ask, what was your man's opinion of that absolutely derailed, very tired, and no cohesive thought stream that he was probably his first stream seeing me? I thought about it after I ended. I'm like, man, that was his first stream. That not a good look. Not a good look at all. That was like a very bad first stream. Like, I feel like the stream overall was just kind of flawed to begin with. Alright, just trample that flower. Like, we shouldn't have really did Rainbow Six, but I said I was gonna, so I did. Then turns out I still don't like it. Then we decided that midway through we were gonna switch to Battlefield. Okay, so that should be... Oops. That should be... That should be it. There. Well... If I take that villager away, where is that villager count? Now, I should have a 2-star right now. He literally goes, I should mess with him and tell him he's bad. And I would have been like, yeah, buddy, I know. Oh, I know. Please. There it is. Okay. So we just need to time travel to tomorrow. And then we got it. It's just Wisp. Yeah, I know. She's just saying more about DIYs. Yeah, that most certainly is correct. It's just DIY, like, for development stuff is what we need. Okay, let me go do my last little bit of daily stuff, like checking shops, and then I'll probably time travel. He was just trying to figure out Twitch and how to operate it. Oof. Good luck, buddy. I'm still figuring it out when I'm a streamer. Meanwhile, I always try to encourage this man when he plays Breath of the Wild, and I'm supposed to be the Dutch direct one. Yeah, it's always very funny when I see that, like, the Dutch viewers are the more supportive ones. When Dutch are just usually very straightforward and to the point. So, now, you say that he's trying to figure out Twitch. I'm guessing that that means he created his account in May. So he must have just created it and then just not used it. Anything I want here. Kind of want that. Make a purchase, yes. You tend to be like that, IRL. Oh, I imagine. I already visit Nooks, but I'm gonna just check to see what their selection of wallpapers are, and then should be it. That really should be it. So to continue the conversation, so are you guys actually living together at this point, or are you guys like still like trying to figure out the whole housing situation thing? I think I'm okay. I don't think I really want any of this. I do, however, really want this. Yes, please. I kind of like this. Not really interested in the camera. The camera is just going to be very expensive and just not really worth it at this current moment. Alright, let's save and end, and we're going to time travel to tomorrow. Yeah, basically, he doesn't use it really. Saw me watching your stream and gets on his account to watch and tried to figure out how to gift a sub, which I didn't know he was doing. We don't live together, waiting until we get married, then we will. We just got a house and we're remodeling it. Yeah. Okay. So my memory isn't completely fried. I still remember majority of what the story was. Okay. Let me switch over. We're gonna go to the full face cam. Let's go ahead. Change the system time. I think I might roll back the time at least a little bit so we're not in the dark. Okay, so I was on 11, so now we're going to 12. Okay. All right, now we will switch back. But nonetheless, I mean, at least you guys are together, like having a promise of being together. I realized the cam's gone. That you guys are making steps to being together, and he doesn't seem to apparently hate me, so that's cool. He at least supported me by gifting you a sub, so that's nice. Not like he was just being like, yo, who the hell is this dude? Who is this shitty gamer that you watch? I mean, I wouldn't even argue it. I'd just be like, yep, you're right. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Someday when I get a little bit more time to focus on playing Battlefield, I want to get a little bit better than I was, but Vladimir, our angry teddy bear. The angry teddy bear. Okay, so that should be it. Okay. Let's go down. Let's see. Let's hope. Let's hope my calculations are right, because if not, I'm gonna have to go back and recount. He hears about you and the others. I had to go through the Discord people and tell who was who. Yeah, everybody should be pretty self-explanable right now. Nobody has weird names. I kind of like went back and just kind of made everybody's name, for the most part, simple. Like everyone on Discord. Oh, Cheyenne's gonna be like, what'd you tell him about me? Just Keto's friend. That's probably what it would be. Alright. Give it to me. There it is. We did it. Wow. You know, an hour and let's just say an hour and 12 minutes. And I got the island from a 1-star to a 3-star. That one, that's pretty impressive. And we're gonna get the infamous KK quote. Am I hallucinating? I remember when I had my first island and I was going and I got this part done, like I was so excited. It just sucks that like the whole quote-unquote story of Animal Crossing kind of essentially ends with this. And then the rest is just kind of open-ended from here. He could be here as soon as tomorrow. Okay, so I could time travel one more day. Can time travel one more day to tomorrow after I do everything for today. Then we can get the KK concert and I think I don't know if Cappen's here right now. I can go check. Yeah, you're the smart one, encyclopedia, really. I mean, if he gets the whole lore immediately, it might turn him away, so good to start him off slow. It's like, you know, in the thread of 23, and I read a very large portion of that. That's a thread. It's kind of like the crimes confession. Not exactly, but it's kind of like the crimes confession part of my my Discord. I don't know. I just kind of find that part of my Discord really funny. Okay, Cap'n is not here yet. Cap'n might be here tomorrow after KK. I'm still trying to figure out some lore. Just don't want to ask. Oh, it'll reveal itself over time, I'm sure. I mean, my lore or their lore? Because if you're trying to figure out their lore, I'm pretty okay. Now, if you get to specific people, that's where I start getting a little bit dazed. But if it's the grand lore, I think I know a good amount of it at this point. But the man himself that has single-handedly documented the lore is here, so he could help you 10,000 times better than I can. I'm just so happy we got the 3 stars in one stream. Both with yours, it's a certain one. What, this game? Oh. You know what? Fire. What's the question? I want to see what it is. Ah, yes, that lore? Ooh, I think I know where this is going. I just want to see her say it. The lore, if I'm thinking right, it's not that bad. Come on, man. Where's it blown? Throwback wrestling. Okay. Honeycomb wall. It's not bad, yeah. Okay. Pretty okay. Do my rounds of the island, see if I can get any more fossils. I don't exactly need them for the whole stars at this point. Because I was here and all of a sudden someone is not. And I got that side of the story, just want your side. I mean, my side of the story I think is pretty... I don't want to say anticlimactic. It's not as grand than Endless One chapter. So, I mean, just because I go with full transparency and I really don't care. Essentially, I was noticing a shift in my streams that was mainly in relation to this certain individual's like feedback. And kind of was like carrying the channel and my Twitch in a direction that I just was not happy with. And I just wasn't happy with how I was handling it. Until one day Keto came in and was like, hey, I had this exact same thing happen to me. And I think Cheyenne knows exactly what I'm talking about. That he had something similar that happened to him. And I think his went on a lot. Yep, he has multiple times. Okay, yeah. So his went on a lot longer than mine did, but he was trying to catch me before it went on as long as what his were. So it was more of that. I noticed a change and I noticed a shift, and then I noticed that everybody was kind of like, not on eggshells, but like nobody was really like comfortable in the chat, because in a way that individual was good, but in a way that individual was not good. I mean, as the best thing I could say is like, there's no harm, there's no foul. Like she left on her own accord. I had a discussion with her over Discord, which I have it all documented for purposes, but I had a discussion with her. I gave her like a hey, this is how I'm feeling, and she says I understand. And before you know it, like, she left the Discord, she unfollowed here on Twitch, and then she was gone. So really all I did was essentially just was kind of had a discussion, and then that's where it ended up going. I mean, if you have more questions, please feel free to ask. The dynamic painting is real. Because the one thing I will want to say to you, Haley, is I thought for damn certain you were going to be going when she left as well. I totally thought you were... Man, almost all these are genuine. I totally thought you weren't going to stay. Because I thought you two were... I don't want to say close, because you probably were, but like insanely close. That you were more or less just here for her than me. Sometimes parting ways is also just healthy. I've seen so many times people I've considered regulars even... Yeah. I would say that the whole event... I want to put it where that event kind of really gave streaming a new look to me. Like, I was playing Animal Crossing all the time, and I was really starting to grow to not enjoy streaming it day in, day out at all. I don't mind doing what I'm doing right now. Like, this, in my mind, has different value than us going and playing it for that duration. I don't have specific questions. I was just new, so I had no strong attachments. Okay. Well, again, if you had more, feel free to ask. I will tell you. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of just really how it was. I mean, it seemed like it was a big falling out, but really, I just had a discussion with her, and she decided that she wanted to move on. I mean, that was really about it. But also, I was so new to streaming at that time, so like, I didn't know how to handle it. If I had another one come back, I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Like how, like, just to immediately dismiss it kind of thing. But I know one thing that in my mind now is that I try to focus on what I want to do. If I want to play a certain game, I'll do it. I mean, you guys see Red Dead Redemption is just kind of like a curveball left field kind of game that, like, I didn't really play anything like it. Just wanted to see if the stories matched up, if it was what what it said it was. I mean, did they match? I don't honestly. If she said more, I mean that's fair, but I mean, really, from my perspective and what my documentation is, because everything's archived. Because I mean, it's an interesting dress. I just wanted to make sure that, like, obviously nothing was going to come back. But really, at the end of the day, when it comes to streaming, you kind of have to wield with an iron fist sometimes. And if you don't like where stuff is going and you don't appreciate somebody and they don't comply, then you ban them. But I mean, it's just kind of it. I think that might be all my fossils for today. Oh no, there's one right by Vlad. Good old Vlad. I don't have my shovel. We can at least go see Vlad. Go see that beautiful house of his. Oof. Oh, that's something. I mean, eh. Oh boy. I'm curious. I mean, you don't have to type it all, but I don't know. I mean, this is more on if we want to add. I feel like sometimes it also just is a case of different expectations, aspirations, and when things don't line up, then it's whatever. Yeah. I've collected so many fossils and still do not have a match, so to any statues I want. I feel this is what it is. Yeah, or what it was. I will say that this is on Keto to discuss, and I don't really want you to bring it up to him, but if you want to, you can. He had an interaction with her that was not a very good reaction, or interaction, and kind of was a very big red flag. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it there. So it was just a kind of a compound of a lot of things. So when really it came down to it, where I had a one-on-one discussion with her, I stayed at my side, and then she just basically said that she understands, and then that was it. some okay wallpaper. Nothing that's too great. But yeah, I think at the time there was, as a viewer, I feel like it was very confusing to understand what I was, and maybe even still now it's kind of confusing what I am, like as a streamer, whether like, but at that time it kind of really seemed like I was an Animal Crossing streamer. So like when it kind of make a sharp change, it was just very abrupt. I always interpreted it as a thing where some people watch Twitch for a specific type of content versus people who watch for fun interactions no matter the content. Yeah, me personally as a viewer, I watch for the person. If I don't like the person, I don't give a crap what game they're playing. I just won't watch them. Like, I've watched so many different streams just trying to find like another streamer to watch, and if I don't like the person as they are, like, it just won't work. I just don't watch them. So I follow streamers or YouTubers throughout any of their games that they play, because really I don't give a crap what they play. Like, kind of like Keto, like, I don't really care for ZA, but I watched a lot of that just because of him, and that's just purely the reason, was just because of him. Because he was saying, like, said to me, and even said in the stream about that, I know you guys don't care, or if you guys care, and then I just straight up was like, I don't give a fuck about this game, but I'm watching and interacting just because of him. I see you as a variety streamer. That's what I've kind of really worked on trying to make myself at this point. It definitely has hurt in the growing category, because now, Haley, you would remember because you were here for a relatively good portion, but you should remember that I had people coming into these streams all the time. I would have like maybe 1 to 2 people new chatting per stream, which is very good for growth. I definitely grew a bit off this game, so I mean, I owe it to the game. But however, I didn't enjoy playing this game like in that format, especially when you're trying to make this game stretch for like 2 hours, because you're playing for 2 hours and you're also trying to play it 3 times a week. It didn't work, because I was just so far with that island, and I didn't have money to go and buy another Switch. So, but at this point, I've tried to really enforce that I'm a variety type streamer, where I play the games that I want to play, but the viewers also have a very large say in what happens. But at the same time, I'll just still play what I want, and then if you guys don't watch, you don't watch. I mean, that's seriously just how it goes, because not everybody attends every stream, because like this stream, it's only you two. I mean, unless Daniel's lurking, but Keto's not here, Jay's not here, Sarah's not here, Daniel's not here, Allison's not here, so like, it's one of those things. I just kind of play what I want to play now, because that was the one thing that I wish I would have done all the way back then. I fall in the ladder because we all know I don't care much for something like Animal Crossing. I know, and that's why I'm surprised you're still here. So my conversations must be fun enough. Just find it fun to hang out and vibe. When somebody falls in the first category, it's easier to move away from specific streamers if they don't fulfill your specific niche how you expect them to. Yeah, which is very likely to happen as time goes on. They're probably sleeping. Yeah, I know. Which I think that was also another thing, is that I was mainly trying to do this whole streaming thing just to grow as a streamer, and I wasn't really, like, my priorities when I first started versus now are a lot different. Like now, I just want to stream because I enjoy it and I like having conversations with you guys. But back then, I was mainly just streaming to grow, and it really ended up looking as such. But then I also kind of like really changed who I was to fit a category to which this game primarily is, at least at that time, was a lot of like older to, I would say middle-aged to older women that usually are mothers. So I would have like constant moms coming in the stream like all the time. And I mean, as we can see, the person that we're talking about, she is one. So me knowing that, in terms of me trying to make sure that I can continue to grow, I stopped swearing because, you know, nobody wants to fucking hear that shit, right? Huh? But I stopped swearing. Like, I tried to, like, really kind of make myself, like, something that I wasn't. And that's just kind of what made it so hard for me to kind of cut ties with that individual, because, like, you saw growth with it. So I'm gonna cut the tangent there because I can go on for a bit with that one. Streaming is purely to grow. Streaming purely to grow is kind of like eating green beans just to be healthy. It becomes a drag after a while. Yeah, I'd say it really did. And I didn't even go that long. Some people go for years streaming. It's just the same game over and over and over and over and over and over, just trying to get growth off of it. And I mean, unless you're doing something like that you can make the game interesting to yourself over and over again, it's not very easy. And it really was not easy for me to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to this. We're gonna switch it to the next day. I'm slowly like slouching down in the chair as time is going on. Okay. We're nearing the end here. We got our 3 stars, so the switch should be ready for tomorrow. Keyword, hopefully. There it is. Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to redeem it. Beat me to it. Haley, you have other things you can redeem. I guarantee you, you have so many points. Like, you could redeem sounds and all kinds of stuff. Hell, you probably can afford probably my highest end stuff. You could probably afford an IRL word ban. Yeah, I know. Because I was doing, like, all kinds of predictions and stuff so you could get a bunch of channel points. I have, like, 6K. Haley's an OG. That's all I have to say. Haley's an OG. Okay, so this one. Now, as soon as we load, I should be instantly pulled to... Well, after this, we should get pulled to the resident services. I have a visitor at the campsite. Oh, there it is. My Ito's account is crazy though, oh my god. I like collecting them. Well, I should get like more predictions here soon so then you can get more. Get to hear his rendition of Welcome Horizons. I don't remember what I have for his. I have a bit for his. While this is going, I can go look. Nope. Jeez. He didn't hear that. I have 20K. I spent it on a lot of things though. I think I was up to the 40K at least. Bro, it was his last stream. Dude, his last stream was the final stream of the year. Oh my man. Bro needs to quit slacking. But that's like 4 or 5 years of watching. I once managed to get him to do a channel point reward to eat fruit with soy sauce. Nice, how'd that go? So I convinced him sour apples and soy sauce actually work. He didn't hate it. Oh boy. Should get him to eat like tomatoes or something. That would be a pretty fun thing, huh? Well, there we go. So we hit 3 stars and we finished the Switch 2 edition. I mean, not really a Switch 2 edition. It didn't launch yet. We have tomorrow. He loves tomatoes, so that'd be a reward for him now. Yeah. I couldn't remember which one. I remembered one of them hated him. Like, really bad. Eat a tomato like an apple or something. I don't know. There's very little things that Jay despises, so that's pretty interesting that she hates tomato. I don't like them raw either. That's what she said. Oh my god, Nook's outside of my door. I just want to have that. I hope that that's like good enough like sound level that you guys can hear that well. Why is it in a cage? Because it growled at me. I have been wanting this app so bad. Yeah, it's fine. Sounds like a thing. You know, could have said TBH. Consider his training. Oh my goodness. Consider his training. Okay. Well, there we go. So now we're free. Yeah. So, there we go. The main story's done. Interesting. Again, just thinking back to originally how I felt after that. So much excitement, so much things to do. Now I'm just like, man, now I have to come up with everything to do now. And to think that the thread of 23 was before he and JD got together. I predicted that stuff. I don't know. I feel like some of the stuff I seriously can't tell if it actually happened or he is just messing with us. And he just refuses to answer. That's what I'm getting from it. I mean, no judgment if it would happen. And I mean, shout out Jay for holding it down, if you know what I mean, but Haley's so confused now. I know most actually hasn't. Okay. Well, I mean, again, it really isn't my place to know. But if it did, respect. I mean, all I gotta say. Respect to him and respect to Jay. But she's in on the joke. I feel like she loves the joke. I don't know what she loves more, the joke or her in the freaking all the female characters from Genshin. Hey, look at the man. He's so small. Maybe it isn't joke anymore, but if so, I haven't been told that. And I don't think he will tell you. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I should just message him out of the blue, so like... Has it actually happened? Bro instantly just like bans me, blocks me. We've talked about many things, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I love the fact that he could totally be watching this VOD right now. So we're just like, we're just talking about him. He's just awkwardly sitting there like, man, what did I do? Alright, I want to go see if Captain's here yet. I forget when Captain shows. If it's not now. He's not here. Let me look this up. When does Captain appear? You have to complete the tutorial. Get 3-star. Getting the first KK concert is a day after. So maybe tomorrow it'll be here. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow I'll have him. So I don't know if that's gonna screw stuff up. If Captain shows up at the same time as all of the event. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to see. Interesting. Where? Oh, there it is. I've been a pain in his backside for years already, so he gets another, you know. Ah, man. Each day I feel like we stray farther from the path of God. But we talk about him in that. Again, Haley's in her own little world, so confused. Or Haley might be in on it. That would be hilarious if we get Haley in on it. It'll be like my goal, like every new chatter I get, if they go to him, just like start getting him in on the lore. Yeah, God put the male cheese followers. Focus. Don't. We're not going on that. We're not going on that tangent. We're not going on that topic. I believe I already know what's being talked about. Then what is it? What is it? The Lord's point. the Lord's plan for the rear cavity to be explored. Oh man. This stream has really turned interesting. We got 3 stars and now it's just falling apart. Divine intervention, if you will. I don't know. You talk very highly of it. You might be making yourself a little sus or something. You and that GF of yours. The angry Slavic teddy bear. Haley's gone very silent. He's like, I'm not talking. I ain't saying shit. Oh, brother. I'm just really glad that I got all that done in one stream. I've reached my quota of talking for the stream. I know, I'm so proud that you've been messaging more. It's like, it feels good when I actually see your name and like it's full conversation, not just like a 1 or 2 2-word sentence. Everyone knows I refer to my GF as... I feel okay. True friends. Wow, I completed one. Hey Haley, guess what I haven't made progress on? Haven't made progress on it. Still right where it was. I'll clean that out at some point. It'll be a while probably, but I'll clean it out at some point. Well, almost halfway isn't bad. What were we talking about? Oh no, the dementia's starting. I forgot what we were talking about. Castmaster. Oh, yeah. The thing is that it's at 0 right now. Because we had a fishing tourney and I was like barely paying attention and I just kept messing it up. So it's at 0. The stamp. Yeah. Thank you guys. I don't want to end, but I feel like I kind of should. I'm getting really tired at this point. Need to prepare for another day. Another day of capitalism. I'll clear this out. And I take it back. See, Haley, you need to talk more. We're having a conversation. This is unheard of. I guess let's go see Blathers. I might go... I'll leave these up for now, actually. Just until tomorrow happens, just so I can make sure I have 3 stars going into tomorrow. Conversing in this economy. I know. She hit her quota of talking and she's still talking. Right. Did he? Yeah, he said. Oh, it's the worthy painting. Can't just send messenger hawks. Why not? Why not pigeons? Pigeons are cute though. Like, it's so sad that we like half domesticated pigeons. And we just kind of like left them alone. We haven't really addressed them at all. Because hawks are cooler. I have to make at least one avatar reference a day. Oh boy. Oh look, it's a laptop. How much are you? I mean, that's okay. I don't know if I would want to spend that much right now. You should be able to get the festive stuff still, Haley. If this is still here, the festive stuff should still be going. I don't know for how much longer, though. It's time to sell. Okay, I'll just keep these. Alright, there we go. Finally, I've got pushed over the bell limit. Finally. Can go finally put this money away. Instead of holding 90,000 bells at any given moment. Oh no. Which avatar? Because fun fact, I haven't seen any of the blue guy avatar films. Yeah, not those. Okay. I already was in this menu. I want one. I want go down one more from that. There you go. No, not loan payment. Not yet. Wow. Look at my savings. That's more money I have in the savings than I have in my own. Okay. Let's go back up to the house, put this stuff away. I'm talking about the last airbender. Okay, that's the one you're talking about. I was wondering, I'm like, man, are you like really into that? I know some people are diehard fans of it, but I'm talking about the last airbender. Yeah, I have the one I have tattoos of. Okay, okay, okay. Shane, it's you. There's it quite literally could be anything. So I didn't want to judge right away, because maybe it is a bit the other avatar, not the airbender one. Okay. Nothing from BS. I know my tism makes me have many obsessions, so fair. The tism is a little bit crazy. I think it might be a good time for me to end it for the night. I think I did just about I didn't do much on my total list here. Whatever. We got our 3 stars, so that's good. That means that tomorrow I will be able to do the content on the Switch 2 instead of the Switch 1. Thank you, Haley. That had no correlation. I mean, kind of. I guess it did. Oh, yeah, it did, because I didn't complete everything on my list. Hey, look. So that's what happens. So I'm playing on handheld on my Switch 1. And with the virtual game card stuff, it's so confusing. But yeah, that happens. Even though I started this without software. So this is a fun thing I have to do. Just wait. So I can ensure that the game saves. I just want to save my game. Bro. One more. Okay. There we go. So it's saved. Anyway, so... Yes, thank you. Alright, anyway, so thank you guys very much for watching. I would say this was probably the most organized Animal Crossing stream that I have done in a very long time. Go ahead and put the Switch back in its dock. So that was probably the most organized stream that I had with Animal Crossing in a while. We got all the way from 1 star to 3 stars. That's pretty good. Especially when it only took me like under 2 hours. I thought it was going to be 2 hours to do that, but I guess not. So anyway, so then that means that tomorrow we're prepared, we're ready. We'll be playing the new content on the new Switch. Maybe we'll go to the Switch 1. I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow plans out. Just in case, I'll have the Switch 1 ready. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys back tomorrow for another Animal Crossing stream. Hopefully, I'll be a lot more awake. I will at least have a coffee with me. Definitely. So anyway, thank you, Jay. Or not Jay. I was reading messages above. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Cheyenne, for coming in. And I'll see you guys both hopefully tomorrow. Maybe. Anyway, have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.